Katrina is off today. We have a nice dusting of snow on the ground this morning, and it was really shimmering in the sunlight. So take the good with the bad. Meteorologist Eric Gage is tracking your weekend forecast. Good morning. I love that the sun is shining.
I know it's a great addition to some snow along with that too, but some sunshine this morning. Temperatures still going to be relatively average in the 30s, but sunshine is a big story today. Now, clouds will increase for the next couple of hours or so. We can actually see it right here on our Oneonta camera. Some brief clouds for the next couple of hours, but other than that, mostly quiet weather is expected this weekend. Temperatures already in the 20s, warming up into the 30s again by this afternoon. And we did wake up to a slight dusting of snow, some of us at least, and Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 dot for the radar. The lake effect snow is coming to an end. Still some lingering flurries in the North Country, but that will gradually weaken and diminish within the next couple of hours. And for today, though, temperatures warming up into the upper 30s with decreasing clouds. Warmer temperatures expected tomorrow, and weather starts to get more active ahead in the middle of next week. A look at the full forecast is coming up. Back to you, Kristen.
Oneida County Executive Anthony Picente has
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. Some of us woke up with some few flurries across the area. With today, we're expecting mostly sunny skies throughout the area. In fact, taking a live look outside our Caveat Tower camera, this is pretty much a story for today. Clouds moving through briefly, but other than that, looking at mostly quiet weather for the entire weekend. And taking a live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 dot for the radar. Once again, some lake effect flurries are gradually coming to an end. They're currently just north of the Mohawk Valley right now, continuing to move through the North Country. The North Country will see more clouds today, at least for the next several hours. And along with that, too, most will see some clouds, at least for the next couple of hours, pushing through briefly before sunshine takes part for the most part today. Now, local temperatures starting out in the 20s this morning, actually bottomed out at 18 degrees in the Mohawk Valley, 24 currently in Westmoreland, 21 in Whitesboro. Bottomed out at 9 degrees in North Country, 13 currently in Big Moose, 14 in Inlet. So the valley's temperatures in the 20s as well, 20s in Cooperstown, 18 in Norwich, as well as 18 degrees over in Hamilton. Now, around the clock today, so we're starting out in the upper teens to lower 20s, warming up into the upper 30s by the afternoon. Still a little bit breezy out there for today as well, but as you can see, nothing but sunshine. Still, we're tracking a few brief clouds moving throughout the area, but nothing too much to block out the sun. But now, as you head into the weekend, the remainder of the weekend, so for today, partly sunny skies, temperatures warming up into the upper 30s. Tomorrow, clouds start to increase, warming up into the mid to upper 40s. So a bit more mild tomorrow, but more clouds to deal with. And still, along with this too, generally speaking, dry weather for the most part for the next several days. So our skycast for today, again, those clouds still hanging on to the North Country. Sunshine for most of us south of the Mohawk Valley. Temperatures warming up into the mid to upper 30s. By tonight, clouds start to increase yet again. Warm air starts to move in. So tomorrow night, temperatures are going to be, well, tonight I should say, temperatures won't be as cool as this past night. Now, tomorrow morning, warming up in the upper 30s, lower 40s by noon, still mostly cloudy skies. We could be reaching the mid to upper 40s by the evening before a front pushes through. We'll have a lot of moisture, bringing some scattered rain and snow showers. This looks to arrive by Monday afternoon. So again, things are looking dry for the most part for the entire weekend. So for today, high of 37 degrees with decreasing clouds, a bit breezy. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 24. Our 7-day forecast, again, those mild temperatures continue for Sunday as well as Monday. President's Day, highs in the lower 40s with rain showers continuing for Tuesday and some snow showers Wednesday with some icy conditions possible by Thursday. And our trivia question, which is colder, the North or the South Pole?
I feel like you're trying to trick me here.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm going to go north, but because I'd rather be wrong with north than...
Yeah, it is a south pole.
Okay.
It's actually, it's surprising. So it's because of the Arctic Ocean. It keeps the air warmer in the summertime.
All the time?
Yeah, well, warmer relatively. So,
Wait, all the time?
Yeah, so here are the numbers right here. Okay, so in the North Pole, 40 degrees below zero is the average annual temperature, and at 32 degrees in the summertime. This is 40 below for the wintertime. In the South Pole, negative 76.
Oh.
So a big difference there for at least 30 or so degrees. So.
Oh, wow. All right, Eric, thank you. Let's talk about The cold weather in other parts of the country. A blast of winter weather hit Chicago, spurring residents and city workers to hit the streets with their own snowplows and shovels. Christian Picos has the story.
It was 60 degrees the other day. We thought it was going to be spring, and now welcome to Chicago, everybody. This is what happens.
And that right there is Chicago winter in a nutshell, as snow begins to pile up in Lake Forest Market Square.
You gotta love the snow in the square. It's like being in a Hallmark movie. There's nothing more charming.
It's another fun-filled snow event.
Drone video from Lake Forest shows city crews preparing year-round for these snow events, as city workers now hit the streets in their trucks, packed with plenty of salt to prevent ice on the roadways. Lake Forest Public Works Assistant Jim Lockefear.
Going back into even the off-season hours, our fleet sections constantly maintaining the equipment.
And tonight, a word of caution from Highland Park city leaders as the winter weather continues into the evening hours.
Please be careful because the roads are slick. Although our public works staff activated our snow and ice control plan yesterday.
Highland Park's Judy Magel, a resident of over 3 decades, is taking snow removal into her own hands. She says she's just thankful to be shoveling any snow.
I love the snow, actually, and we haven't had that much of it this year.
That was nothing. You were all thinking it. Coming up, making their voices heard, members of the Utica University community speak up and out on the proposed cuts and changes. Thanks for joining us for this half hour of Weekend Today. Let's get you back to the Weather Center and meteorologist Eric Gage.
As we're talking about sunshine today, still not looking to be too warm, but temperatures in the 30s, a little breezy out there. And in fact, I want to talk about what we've seen so far for February. A lot of red, 13 days above average. And we actually, even though we were well above average, we broke 2 records, one being the warmest 15th of February and the warmest or the coldest 4th of February. So although we've had well above average temperatures, we actually broke 2 records so far this month. And in the near future, we're not looking to see well above average temperatures, but still nearing more towards normal February temperatures. Now, taking a live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 docked the radar, we are tracking some lingering light snow showers north of the Mohawk Valley. This is from a weak disturbance, bringing some light clouds to the area too, but that'll move out, and then we're tracking some sunshine for the rest of the day. And tomorrow, increasing clouds, a little bit warmer too, and then weather starts to get more active by Monday. Look at that full forecast is coming up. Back to you, Kristen.
No decision yet from the Board of Trustees.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. A brief round of clouds are moving through the area today with temperatures still starting out chilly in the upper teens to lower 20s and warming up into the mid to upper 30s by this afternoon. Let's take a live look outside. Again, those clouds moving throughout the area. This is not expected the entire day as clouds will gradually move out towards the east. You are tracking sunshine for most of the area, except for mainly the North Country starting out today at least. There's a live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 docked the radar. Still some lingering lake effect clouds and flurries. I want to mention lake effect just one second because right now lake effect, which is caused by the lakes not being frozen and we have cooler air moving over the warmer lakes, 7% ice cover right now for the Great Lakes. Normally it's around 30 to 40% this time of year, so definitely a big change. Has been very warm for not only the Northeast but the entire Great Lake region for this almost entire winter. In fact, Skywatch is checking in this morning in the 20s, 23 in Mohawk, 21 New Hartford at 22 degrees in Clinton. So in the valley's temperatures in the teens, 17 degrees in Hartwick and 19 degrees in Edmiston. And around the clock for today, we're starting out in the upper teens to the lower 20s, warming up into the lower 30s by noon and eventually the upper 30s by 4 to 5 p.m. And that sunshine will make it feel a little bit warmer, but we do have some breezy conditions cooling down those temperatures a little bit too. Along with that, some clouds starting out this morning. That'll turn to sunshine by this evening, and the sun will continue at least for the start of tomorrow morning, but then we're talking about increasing clouds. So today, once again, the lingering clouds in the North Country. Otherwise, generally the Mohawk Valley and South experiencing sunshine for the most part of the day, warming up into, once again, the upper 30s. By tonight, warm air starts to move in. Along with that, some clouds. So we're cooling down into the lower 30s. Not going to be as cool as this past night. And by noon tomorrow, still mostly cloudy skies, warming up into the mid to even upper 40s by the evening. We get some peaks of sunshine in there as well. Then clouds start to decrease, and then by the early morning Monday, warming up into the 40s, and then a cold front pushes through, and this is our next chance of seeing any significant weather. So for the most part, this weekend is looking quiet with mostly cloudy skies tomorrow and sunshine for today. And once again, for today, high of 37 with decreasing clouds, breezy conditions. Tonight, a low of 24, clouds increasing. And our 7-day forecast, those looking at towards Sunday, 46 for the high, President's Day, 42 with some rain showers. Same for Tuesday, high 41, and some snow showers begin to arrive by Wednesday. And our trivia question, what U.S. state is named after a British island? And I know you're
New
using
York.
this. Oh.
New York. No, don't say no. It's New York.
You want to have a second guess?
Really? It's not New York?
It's not New York.
No, what is it?
It is New Jersey.
Really?
And,
I was
yeah,
thinking like, you know, the Duke and Duchess of York.
it makes sense. It was named after the British island of Jersey, and the founders, you know, I could list them off, but
Okay.
I think New York was named after Dutch, right? Was it a Dutch colony?
I'm now going to have to research all of this. Thank you, Eric. All right, moving on now. People living in Ohio near the site of that huge
Tonight at 11 with meteorologist Eric Gage. Good evening, Eric.
Good evening, Ben. It's been a beautiful day across the area, a little bit on the chilly and breezy side, but currently we're tracking temperatures still hovering in the 20s, 28 degrees in Whitesboro, 23 degrees in Little Falls, still 28 degrees in Inlet. Some clouds are still lingering in the North Country right now. Some clear skies are still in the south. Now, for the most part tonight, things are going to remain dry into the early part of tomorrow morning as well. Things will start to get unsettled weather-wise with rain showers and snow showers arriving on Monday. And as along with that, too, we are tracking more unsettled weather for the entire week ahead. Now, currently, as I said before, things are looking dry across the area. And will look to remain dry. Things are looking to be quiet for the remainder of the weekend. And for tonight, still, temperatures cooling down into the mid to lower 20s with increasing clouds. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies. Clouds will be on the thinner side, so we could see some peaks of sunshine between those clouds. But other than that, quiet weather. And we're talking a little more about the active weather week ahead coming up. Back over to you, Ben.
Thank you very much, Eric. One person was taken to the
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening. Wrapping up a beautiful day across Central New York. A little on the chilly side, and tomorrow a little bit warmer with increasing clouds and a little bit breezy as well. Let's take a live look outside. Our Cavi Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Again, quiet conditions across the area tonight and looking to remain dry, at least for the most part tonight as well as tomorrow. But things start turning unsettled by Monday. So taking once again a live look at Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Quiet conditions across the area. Now, around the clock tomorrow, we're starting out with temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s with increasing clouds. You can notice by 12 p.m. warming up into the lower 40s, possibly reaching the mid to upper 40s by the evening. Now, it won't feel quite like 45 to 50 degrees due to the wind speed. Wind speed between 5 to 10 miles per hour, so a little bit breezy. Not too bad, but just a breezy and mostly cloudy day for tomorrow. As you can see right here, clouds lingering throughout the day. Now, the type of cloud is the main difference in terms of this. Now, I'll mention that in just a second. So our wind outlook for the next several days, still going to be breezy. This is not only going to be for Sunday, but as well as Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We might bump up Tuesday to a windy day as another front moves through the area. But then again, all these days are going to remain unsettled with rain and snow showers depending on your elevation. So I did mention the type of clouds. So basically tonight we have lingering low-level clouds. Now these are thick and they block out a lot of the sun. So for those of you in the North Country tonight looking at mostly cloudy skies. However, the clouds arriving tomorrow are thin mid to upper level clouds. These are higher up in the atmosphere. They're made more of ice. They are thinner, and that means that some sun can peek through. So although we're talking about mostly cloudy skies for tomorrow, we could see some peaks of sunshine. It won't seem as cloudy as normal cloudy days in the winter. So again, tonight, temperatures cooling down into the lower 30s to lower 20s to lower 30s. By 6 a.m. tomorrow, starting out with temperatures in the lower 30s with mostly cloudy skies. Again, this front is pushing through. 41 by noon and still breezy conditions, especially from the south. Things could look to clear out a little bit as a weak front pushes through again overnight into early Monday morning. And then we're talking about a trailing cold front. So as warm front is pushing through, bringing in all this warm air, then after this cold front, we'll bring in some just brief round of rain and snow. Again, depending on elevation, the Mohawk Valley still temperatures well above freezing. So it's going to be falling generally as rain showers. But for those of you in higher elevations, especially in Madison County and northern Grundy County and Herkimer County, you could see that fall as snow. Again, accumulation is not expected to be too much. And in fact, the mild winter does continue in terms of lack of snowfall. Now, we are talking about our next big weather maker. So this is going to be Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So the concern with this is the exact path. You can see all this pink here. This is the possibility of a wintry mix or freezing rain. Now, at this point, a lot of these information we're getting is very consistent with possibly seeing accumulations of this upwards of ½ an inch. So if this stalls over our area, this could be a concern in terms of travel. Now, we will update you throughout tomorrow as well as next week, but at this point, we're still tracking this to produce at least some rain further south, some snow showers, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, and then again, right in the middle, we're talking about this freezing rain possibility. So I'll have updates tomorrow as well as the beginning of next week. So for tonight, low of 24 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, again, mostly cloudy, a high of 46. Our 7-day forecast. Hope you enjoyed the sunshine today because it's going to be few and far between for the next several days. President's Day, a mixture of rain and snow again from that cold front. Tuesday, still looking at some rain and snow showers continuing as well. Some snow showers for Wednesday, that ice possibility for Thursday, and then heading into Friday and Saturday. Chilly start out for Friday, but warming up into the 30s by Saturday morning. Ben?
Thank you very much, Eric. Coming up next, highlights from tonight's